Hello. Welcome to Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 400. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a talk episode where the tutors talk. That was weird for you, wasn't it?
Yep.
Nice.
What's up?
Today. It's another Wednesday.
Another Wednesday. Another one.
Mm-hmm. What's up with you? Dude, 3 days in a row. I've worked out now.
How'd girl.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Sunday and Saturday. So 5 days for me.
Yeah.
Gang.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do Sunday?
I don't know.
Golf? You golfed?
Deadlift. I went up and deadlift, I thought.
Did we both go or just you?
No, I think I just went.
Oh, okay.
Deadlifted. Yeah. Yeah, I went and deadlifted.
Oh, cool.
Maybe? Whatever. I don't know. I've been training. It's been pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, doing Dana's program. I really do actually like the legs push and pull better.
Do you?
Than her like specific quads, hams, delts,
Right.
chest, back.
I'll tell you this. When I do like a Pavel Satsulin style workout compared to a Dana workout,
Yeah.
way more taxing.
Which one?
Pavel's.
Oh, okay.
Way more taxing.
Interesting.
I feel like I get way more out of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that's one exercise every 10 minutes? And you do 3 heavy sets?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do up to like 5 heavy sets.
Okay.
But it's like you do that exercise, or you do like your top reps every like 5 to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do like something alongside of it too. So I'll do like 2 complete different muscle groups.
Mm.
And I'll do like 3 minutes in between each. So it'd be like a 6-minute rotation.
Oh, okay.
For my top sets.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it's just a lot more intensity.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just seems to be a lot more taxing.
Yeah. I'm starting to realize I don't think there's like a full-on right way to work out.
There is not.
Yeah.
It's all just like body dependent.
Yeah, body dependent, even personal preference.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot. Well, I know guys that respond really well to volume, and I know guys that respond really poorly to volume.
Yeah.
And
you just got to figure it out.
Right. Which, dude, I legitimately don't think Pavel's got his way and it's cool and stuff. And I think it'll work really good for a lot of people. But, dude, I don't think it works for everyone.
No.
And same thing like Dana's stuff, I think works for a lot of people, but not everyone.
Mm-hmm. That's what I, looking back on pictures now, I'm like, oh, shit, Dana's shit actually does work.
Yeah.
But I just didn't, you just don't, see where you're at until it's either gone or you're, further now.
Sure, yep. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've been having, photo memories coming up from, 2 years ago, and I'm like, damn, I was jacked.
Yeah, pretty much in all the best shapes of my life was when I was, powerlifting style training with a little bodybuilding.
Yeah. Yeah. If I would have just, dialed my diet in more back then, I would have been looking good.
That would have helped.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
We've been. Who'd you hear that from? Mark Bell, the sugar thing.
Yeah, sugar diet.
Yeah. So we've been eating sugar around our workouts.
Yeah, this ain't a new thing. I do that. I've been doing that forever.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it. I remember a long, long time ago because the CrossFitter, who is the really good.
No, Olsen.
Yeah. No. The guy who he was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
You're right.
He was talking about how he, at the end of every workout, he would always have a bottle of Coke and
You're right.
Skittles or something.
I thought Snickers.
Maybe it was Snickers. I don't remember.
Yeah. You should adjust the camera. It's tilted.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, dude, it is. What the hell was that guy's name? He was like the best. Matt Frazier.
Thank you.
Ding.
Sorry guys if you're watching the video.
There you go. Look at that, dude. Preem. Yeah, Matt Frazier. He was strong.
Yeah. He was really good.
He was really good.
Dude, speaking of CrossFit, Tia Toomey's last year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. But yeah, the thing about like, I've been doing sugar around my workouts forever. Like, for many years.
Yeah.
Like back 8 years ago, I was doing that.
Because that's what Carbolin is.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I liked doing that. That was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, all that shit's great. We did it for years. Because, yeah, I mean, essentially, when you're training, your body depletes its glucose, and then you want to replenish that glucose as fast as possible. But also, when you're training, especially when you're lifting, dude, you don't want to, like, have to tap into your storage of, like, energy.
Yeah.
You want to have energy from food to be able to, like, train harder.
Yeah.
And so I like to get some glucose before my workout, like within 30 minutes before my workout, and then within 30 minutes after my workout.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I used to do Carbolin and some OJ.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives you a good fucking spike afterwards.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
We should bring OJ back to the office.
OJ? Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be down to get some Carbolin again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, our last one went bad, right? Or is it still down there?
No, that one went bad, but we got a different brand that we don't like.
Oh, okay.
But then we got the Carbolin's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What else you got going?
Planting some plants. Did my potato tower. I don't think we talked about it on you. I've been seeing all over Instagram people doing these potato towers, and they just take like a laundry basket with holes in the side, and you do a layer of straw, layer of dirt, put in your potato eyes, spuds, whatever. Put dirt on top, straw, dirt, potatoes, dirt, straw. So it's 3 layers of potatoes, and each layer has like 5 potatoes in it. But I'm realizing the bottom layers aren't getting water.
Oh.
Yeah. So, because I'm just using the water straight from our rain barrel. So I think I'll have to get the hose out, and then I can spray the sides of it.
Damn.
Yeah, because I just like dumped a big bucket full of water on it
And it just
tonight,
soaks it up.
and like you can tell the bottom layers are still dry.
Damn.
Yeah, too much straw. The straw's doing its job too well.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
Mm.
That makes sense. That's cool.
Mm. My only worry is like, I just don't know how like. I think the hard part is like, watching the videos, like they have about the same amount of dirt space that I have, but thinking about it, like I just don't think that's gonna be enough space for potatoes.
I don't think so either.
We'll find out. We'll see how it goes.
I took in. Wait, look at a house today. Oh my god. I went and looked at a flip today.
Yeah.
Nice lot. Real nice lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay house.
Yeah.
Real nice lot. Okay house. And I go there and we say hi and whatever. And the guy's like, "You here to buy a truck?" And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, the truck's for sale." And I was like, "And the house?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What else?" He's like, "Got a 4-wheeler, an aluminum trailer, lawnmower." And I'm like, "We need to have discussions." And they're like, "Let's do it." So I got to give them an offer on the house. And then I'm going to give them they're going to see what value is to sell it to the dealership tomorrow for the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them to call me with what that is, and I'll let them know if I'm willing to pay more.
Was it a small aluminum trailer?
Yeah, it doesn't actually work for what we need because it's only 4 foot wide.
That sucks.
Because I don't think any of our shit fits on a 4 foot wide.
No, I don't think so. Wait, side by side?
I think it does, doesn't it? The only issue is if we ever want to upgrade the side by side, it won't fit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think, isn't that legally as big as it can be to be on the trails?
No.
Because I thought like some Can-Ams can't fit on.
Yeah, but those are like 70 inches or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think ours is 50 inches, so I don't even think ours would fit.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Nice lawnmower or no?
It's just a little bit newer than the one we got.
Probably runs a little better than the one we got, but
Hey, probably.
ours sat in a garage for
Too
who
many
knows how
years.
long. But Farm and Fleet does fix lawnmowers. It may take them forever. It's also cheap. And it may not actually fix the problems, but
Oh, so okay, so a lot of side-by-sides, common standards around 50 inches for compact side-by-side models. Most of them are over 50 inches, and the Can-Am Defender has a width of 63 and a half, and some even have up to 65 inches wide.
dang, dude. Because I remember there was that trail.
60 to 65 is common width for most models.
Okay.
Yo.
Because I remember that one trail in Augusta we went up.
Yeah, I remember that.
We fit fine, but Nate and Lindsay and their general was like tight.
Yep. So, yeah, I don't think we want the trailer. The four-wheeler doesn't make sense because we have a four-wheeler and a side-by-side. The lawnmower doesn't make sense because we've got one that's just a couple years older. And then the truck I want and the house I want.
Nice. Fun.
Because why not? I think I'd keep the house as a rental.
Yeah.
Because I like the yard a lot. And I'd be able to, build a little shed there.
Mm-hmm.
And then use the shed for, storage and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But then still have a nice yard that you can rent to someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big house.
Yeah. Brooke said it was a 2-bed, 1-bath, though.
2-bed, 1-bath. It's just goes on, though. It's like a big 2-bed, 1-bath.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We've had some weird potential renters lately.
Sure.
I think people feel they're entitled to more as a renter.
Interesting. I think I know where you're going with this.
We just had one person. Actually, is she the same one? I think she is the same one. Because she wants to bring this fenced-in dog kennel to one property.
Okay.
And then because I'm pretty sure she's the one that looked at the other property and asked us if we would be willing to fence in the rest of the yard.
Different person.
Is it?
Different.
Okay.
Yep.
And I don't know. I just thought that was so weird. I was like, that's not something I don't think I would have ever asked a potential landlord.
You know, I would fence it in if, let's see here. If she planned to stay there long term, okay, and she had good rental history and stuff like that, right? If we knew she was good, she's got great history, I would do something like, yep, 5-year lease, I'll pay for the fence. If you back out of the lease early, you will get charged for half the fence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something like that. If you back out early, or if we have to evict you, then you have to come up with 50% of the fence.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you could just if you could like lock somebody in that's a good renter that's gonna pay you and everything, and for 5 years, I would put up a fence.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big yard. You got to keep in mind as well. A fence that size.
I thought you were talking about a ferry.
No, it was at $925.5.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, so I'm like, what, $3,000?
Yeah.
Like I'd put up a fence for $3,000 if you're gonna be there for 5 years.
Yeah.
If you're not, then fuck no.
Yeah.
Ferry Street. That'd be like $10,000.
That's why I thought it
Fuck
was Ferry
that.
Street, which is why I was just like, I don't even know why Sean's considering this.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. 6th Street wouldn't be hard to finish fencing in either.
No, it wouldn't. You're right.
Um,
You're right.
But yeah, I don't know. I just like thought it was like, it's just been so weird lately with all that.
Yeah. The reason I would be more open to doing it at like $925.5, not just because of size,
Mm-hmm.
but because it's a single family.
Yeah. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I guess we did have a duplex that had shared fenced-in yard
Yeah, we did.
that we rented.
Mm.
Good point. That was fine.
Yeah. But the only issue we have to worry about then is like, we were the only one with a dog.
Right.
So if you have 2 different renters with dogs,
Right, you are, and they don't get along.
100%.
Got a problem. Homie.
Yeah. Because then I think it's our insurance that, isn't it our insurance that covers that? Or would it be theirs? I don't know.
Like dog biting dog?
Yeah.
Pretty sure theirs. Because they have insurance on their animal. Because we require them to have insurance.
Yeah.
So it would be them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Mm.
Let me see what else we got going on here. Yeah, renters have been cool. We've had good luck with them. Other than that.
Just besides the 2 that are moving out, thank God.
Oh, that's right. They kind of were not good people.
Yeah. Just one, I just think she has a negative attitude all the time. So just bad things keep happening to her. And she just keeps missing rent. And the other ones are just 2 young kids that just don't understand how life is.
Mm-hmm.
How life works. They were caught up on their rent and then stopped paying for over a month. And I was like, you're behind for so long. You finally caught up and then you just let it go again? Why?
Because they're moving out. And they know we don't got enough time to evict them.
Yeah, but then we can take them to small claims.
Are we going to?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
The one we might. The other one.
Does it cost us anything?
Do you go to some small claims?
Yeah.
I have no clue. I would have to look into what it would cost.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Would be kind of fun just to take someone to.
Just to see how it goes.
Yeah, it'd be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, it's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, we would just send them a bill first of like, you owe us this.
Yeah.
And then we can like threaten with that
Huh.
and see if they pay.
That'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Because that doesn't look good. I mean, because that shows up on your credit history then.
Going to small claims?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool just for that fact.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So then it like literally it'll be harder for them to rent again.
Good.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So. Yeah. But I don't know. Can't foresee it being too expensive of a process. Are you looking it up?
Filing a small claims case generally requires paying a filing fee. The fee can vary depending on the county and amount you're suing for. In Wisconsin, filing fees can range from $500 to $1,000 or $500 to $100. From $50 to $100. Why? Yeah. So 50 to 100.
Because then we could come for them for that too, right? For the filing fee?
Probably.
I would assume so. Still, that's not bad.
No. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad, dude.
No.
That'd be kind of just fun.
You would love it.
That'd be fucking fun, dude. I don't like people.
No, you don't.
That's not true. I don't like people that are useless.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I like people a lot. I don't like people who are useless. And that's why I'm so grateful for the stuff Trump's doing. Shutting down a lot of these places, because like people think that these places are good, and a lot of the times they are good.
Yeah.
A lot of the times these places are good. They have a good mission. But the people that are hired are useless.
Dude, we've talked about it before. Some people don't even know they work for the government. They don't even realize that, like, taxpayer money is what pays their wages.
That's so fucked up, dude. Yeah, that kind of stuff is like, and like we know, going on field trips, like you're paid by the government, you're taxpayer funded, and you're just out here on field trips. Constantly on field. I'm like, what do you mean you're on a fucking field trip? We're adults. We don't get field trips. What do you mean? You're on a field trip paid by the taxpayer? Your mom told us how she had to like put the capiche on shit like that at the office, because they're like, we want to do this and we want to do that. And your mom's like, we are taxpayer funded. Fuck no.
Well, that's what...
But people don't do that.
Yeah.
Most places aren't doing that.
No. Yeah, they had an office assistant, and she still actually works there. But she like constantly was like wanting to order stuff off of Amazon, or like some of the stuff she would order off of Amazon. And my mom's just like, when you're getting paid, like you're not getting paid to shop on Amazon to decorate our office. And two, you're using taxpayer money. Like the taxpayers don't need our office to have 1 million Christmas decorations.
No, we don't.
Because I bet you can go to Savers, spend $20 and decorate the whole office.
You do it with your own money if you want to be in that environment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Oh, 100%.
If you want it to look that way, fucking go spend a couple bucks from the money that you make from the taxpayer. Shocker.
And it's not like people go to their office. Like, they're not an office that people stop and visit.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, you're not even open to the public.
Yeah.
So, like, anyways, I'm glad that kind of shit's happening, because it needs to end. This dude, the amount of freaking waste
is unreal.
So crazy. So, yeah, what else we got? What else you got going on?
I talked about planting, talked about working out. Baby's doing great. She's so fun, because, like, it's just fun watching her learn new things every day. So, like, this week, her thing is, like, she's realizing she can grasp things. So it's been fun, because, like, today we're doing tummy time while we're working out. And she, like, I just put this block in front of her to entertain her. And she just, like, was, like, grabbing it and, like, touching it and, like, moving the block around. It was really fun to watch. So that's fun.
That is cool.
Don't do that.
Just want to see something, dude. Chill out.
Yeah, but then it ruins the lighting on the camera, and it'll go dark and then bright again.
What else you got?
I don't know. We just keep learning random baby things on Instagram. I haven't seen any news about... I've seen Trump's been doing a lot of stuff, but I haven't read up on any of it.
Yeah, I saw he met with the president or the prime minister of Canada.
Yeah.
And the Canadian prime minister was like, we will never sell, like, Canada will never sell. Canada's not willing to be sold.
Okay.
And Trump's like, never say never.
That's not good.
I fucking love it, dude.
It's not a good sign.
What's that?
Just him saying that. Like, for Canada, it's not a good sign.
Oh, dude, I love it.
What's that, like, saying in his book that he says? About if, like, someone does you wrong, you, like, beat their face in or some shit.
Well, yeah, if someone does you wrong, then make sure to crush them.
Yeah.
Whatever they do to you, do it 10 times back to them.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
he's doing it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, possibly.
We'll see.
I did like what Andy was saying though. Like, so many people like are quite happy with like what Trump's been doing. He's been doing quite a few things that he said he would do. But there's still like things that he said he would have
Right.
like released by now, and like there's tons of corrupt people in the government, and none of them have been charged with anything.
Yep.
So I do agree that like it does suck waiting on that.
It might not even happen either.
Right, we don't know.
You know, which is crazy.
They did. Oh, they are charging one of Biden's administrators for embezzling $650,000 though.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Which is such a small amount in the grand scheme of things.
It is. I mean, that was just over 2 years. So one person over 2 years was able to embezzle $650,000.
It'd be nice if they started doing more people, especially the higher up people.
But it makes you think, like, if one person could do that in 2 years, what is everybody else doing?
Oh,
Like, in total, it's got to be so much.
yeah, kind of like Elizabeth Warren over like her 40-year career.
Oh, Miss Pocahontas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I just really hope they can get some of this corruption out and bring our tax bill down, which would be really cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool. And then, I mean, oh, they ended the Beagle studies. So that was like a big thing that came out like a year or two ago. Is they found out Fauci was funding all of these tests and labs.
That's right.
That did testing on beagles, and they were literally they said like one of the tests that they were doing was they would inject the bacteria that would, or virus that would cause pneumonia, and they would inject it in the dog would struggle for 4 days, and then they would kill it and then put it in a freezer for later experimentation. So it'd make these dogs suffer for 4 days with pneumonia in them, and then just kill them off. And that was like just one of the studies that they did on these beagles. Right. So yeah, so now they made the beagle labs illegal to do. So that's good.
Well, that shouldn't be that hard.
Right? 100%.
They should just do like all animals but fucking mice.
Yeah, then that's what they switched to. Is now they're going to do all these. They'll only be able to do testing on mice.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking absurd, dude.
Yeah.
That they would even do it to dogs.
Right?
What the fuck? But that's your guys' hero, Fauci.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you guys' hero, Fauci. Read the book Fauci. Anthony Fauci.
Yeah. Who wrote that one?
Robert Kennedy Jr.
That's right.
And see all the shit he did. Oh, and it's all real. Otherwise, Robert Kennedy Jr. would have been sued and had to take the books down.
Well, and also, if he did nothing bad, why would he need a pardon?
Crazy shocker. You know, it's interesting.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll just be the small people at first, maybe that were a part of some of these things that'll get in trouble, and then hopefully we'll get some of the bigger guys.
They start with some of the small people, and the small people go, well, fuck them. If it's happening to small people, then like they go fuck that, and they rat out the people above them.
Yeah, because I'm sure they're like, we'll shorten your sentence if you
tell us. Dude, something that actually we experienced today that really irritated me a lot. We got our audit in the mail for workers' comp. Oh, yeah. And it asks like if we have subcontractors we pay. So I'm like, well, we'll just take our like
main four
subcontractors that we pay a lot, and we'll put it on there. Just like whatever. Because if we put all of our subcontractors on there, we'd be 25 deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, well, we'll just put our main 4 and like the 4 that work the most and whatever. Well, sure as shit, dude. Those 4 are self-employed. To keep in mind, dude, 15 of the 25 subs we hire are self-employed.
Yeah.
10 of them are bigger companies, but, whatever. So keep in mind, 15 out of the 25 are self-employed.
Yeah.
And so they're self-employed, and workers' comp now adjusted our rates and is charging us as if they were on payroll. And I was explaining to the insurance agent today, and like she knows, and she's like, in Wisconsin, it's illegal to do that. In Wisconsin, you are allowed, if you are self-employed with no employees, to opt out of workers' comp. And I was like, yes, I know. That's a big reason we hire subcontractors over having employees. We utilize a fucking wide range of subs because, one, they have different skill sets, and if we had to put that all on our team, we would go bankrupt within 3 months. Two, those so they have skill sets, we can't like afford to have them on our team. We don't want to pay all the payroll taxes. We don't want to have to worry about workers' comp for a bunch of people. We don't have to worry about unemployment insurance. We don't want to have to worry about all that shit for a bunch of people. We would rather just pay someone their wage and they handle all that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And
like, why should they need workers' compensation? They own their own business.
Precisely.
So they can technically keep paying themselves.
Precisely.
If they're off of work.
There you go. Dude, so I'm just sitting here like, and so our premium's going up massively. And I'm just like, no, it's not. Like, I was like, what if I don't pay it? Because this is bullshit, because it's against the law. And she's like, well, then you'll get massive fines. And I was like, then we go to court? Like, if it's against the law, this is over. I was like, and then, so I asked her, I was like, okay, so they're going to charge us for these subs. I said, what about the other 20 subs we hire? She's like, what? I was like, you think as a construction company we only hire 4? I was like, what about the other 20 contractors? And I'm getting pissed, dude. And she's like, well, they want you to vet them and make sure they got workers' comp. And I was like, oh yeah? I was like, why don't you go ahead and talk to any construction company? Talk to any fucking construction company. I want to know if they only hire people with workers' comp, because I guarantee you they don't.
Right.
Because I know most of them that get hired. Most of the subs that get hired, and guess what? None of them got workers' comp. They're all just self-employed.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is fucking bullshit, dude. I was like, if they're hitting me, they need to hit all these motherfuckers. Like, if they're hitting me, every other contractor needs to be hit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Dude. And we had to do the audit because they like...
And then we also get, I think they charge us for the audit. Is that right?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways.
But it just said like we had to do it, otherwise like termination would be possible.
No, it's absolutely bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Absolute bullshit. So, and it's like, dude, if one of those guys got hurt on the job,
they're their own business.
They can't, oh, Shaun, whatever. I'll be like, no, sucks to suck.
Yeah, like this is why you're self-employed.
Yeah. Figure it out. The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, dude. I don't understand it. What I can't fucking wrap my mind around is this. How the hell are you going to tell me that if I hire a dude to come in and put in a fucking carpet for me, that I got to cover his workers' comp?
Yeah.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? And dude, that kind of shit right there is why we fucking need Doge.
Yeah.
They got to go in and they got to wipe that shit clean. This is bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, they just make shit up and charge us all the fucking time. Just like IRS. IRS is always throwing bullshit at us.
No.
Nonstop. You guys owe this. You guys owe this. You guys owe this. No, you made all this fucking up. Now we have to take our time to prove that you made all this shit up and send you letters. Ba, 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 ba. Fucking useless motherfuckers, dude.
And for them then to always send us a letter back of like, oh, like we need another 60 days to look at your case. And I'm just like,
you made us respond in 3 weeks, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we only get 15 days, but you get another 60? Great.
Well, that was, the workers' comp. What'd they say? We need to respond within like 15 days or whatever? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, workers' comp, the initial letter came at the beginning of the year.
Okay. I remember getting hit with something recently where it's like...
Yeah, you have 15 days to respond.
And I'm like,
what?
oh, yeah, it was to fucking clean up a yard.
Oh, yeah.
We buy a flip, guys. We buy a flip. I'm going to just keep fucking going on why any fucking government program needs to go down the goddamn drain. Almost all of them. We need fire department. We need police. Besides that, we need to get rid of them. Here we go.
Well, you can switch those two to private easily.
You could too and just fund it. I agree.
Anyways.
You're right. We can. We take and acquire a property that is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucked. Shit all over the yard. This place is fucking destroyed. Boats in the yard. Multiple cars in the yard. All fucking piled up. Just place is fucking shit. Okay?
And the house is full of shit. The garage is full of shit everywhere.
Terrible. We acquire this property. We start cleaning up. First thing we do, we clean up a lot of the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get all the inside shit out and clean that up too. And so there's a few appliances in the front yard, a couple of things like that. But we clean, like, from what it was to what it is now, 5 months later, is like night and day. It's a big project, so it's been on the back burner while we wrap up some other stuff that are smaller to turn them faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we get a letter in the mail that we've got 15 days to clean up all the junk from the yard, or we will start getting fined. I call immediately because I'm going to just fucking go on a tirade to this bitch. I'm fucking hot. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I get the fucking receptionist and she wasn't in. So I hang up the phone. I'm like, boy, thank God. Because that bitch and it wouldn't have been good. We would not have been on good terms because I would have lost my shit. So I go, hey, Brooke, I need you to take care of this for me because I will fucking ream this chick. And Brooke calls, takes care of it. She said at first it wasn't seeming too awesome. She cracked a couple jokes and then got us a long extension. And the lady at the end's like, if you need more time, just call and let me know. But I'm sitting here like, you guys let this shit be fucked up for 10 fucking years, dude.
I was going to say, it was a while.
Yeah, they lived there for like 13 years or something. You let this place be fucked up for 10 years. We own it for 5 months and have cleaned it up drastically, and you're hitting us with fucking 15 days to cure, you get fines? Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Ask the neighbors. Is it better now than it was before?
Yep.
That's that shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you motherfuckers took the time, taxpayer funded, took taxpayer money to fucking send us shit. Then we got to call you, take up all this time to tell us to clean up a place. Do you not know what the fuck we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
You talk to any neighbors in the area that have came over and talked to us to go, oh no, they're great. They're cleaning it up. What the fuck?
With the other project that we had, that there was a ton of stuff in the yard, the sheriff called us and he was really nice about it, but he was just like, there is some loose stuff blowing around in the wind, and we're like, done deal, we'll go there, pick up the loose stuff, whatever.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't like threatening us with fines. Like, he was so nice about it.
Super cool. Hey, just want to, so sorry, dude, I totally didn't even think about it. We'll be down within a week to fix it.
But I'm guessing there wasn't anything loose there anymore at this project.
No, dude, no. And if there was before, you know.
Well, and it may have flown away from that tornado, so who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Have we gone and looked at it since then, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam was out there today. They're mowing it and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that shit just freaking boils my blood, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's just waste. It's waste. And
it's just a way for them to get more money. That's all they want.
I just don't understand. Like, dude, the fact that we pay 50% into taxes is just fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucked up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We got to fix some shit in this world. In this, dude, in the U.S., we need to fix shit bad.
Well, and that's what, like, I mean, we've talked about it before, but like, so they're doing road construction out in front of our house, but it's not supposed to make it to the front of our house. But for the past couple weeks, they've been digging up sidewalks and all this shit. So now half of our sidewalk is missing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you didn't warn us about this. Like, if you're sending us a bill, like, fuck you.
Well, it's annoying because it's like,
there's 2 wheel taxes in Eau Claire.
We live in a family-friendly neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
People are out on W's. We can't say the full word, W-A-L-K. There's a dog here. People are out on them every day, all day long. Starting in the morning, all the way through the evening, all day long, people are out. Why the fuck would you tear up both sides of the sidewalks?
At the same time.
At the same time? Are we retarded?
Mm-hmm.
You're in a family-friendly neighborhood. Finish one side of the sidewalk, then move to the other. Is it a novel fucking idea or what?
Yeah, dude, that's real hard to grasp, I think.
Dude, it's just like, it's just so damn irritating.
Well, then it sucks because, like, I get why they do this part because it is probably faster for them, but they, like, started at the end and made their way down, like, cutting out all the sections of sidewalk. And then they start back at the end.
Yeah.
And then it looks like they're doing some kind of, like, sewage pumping, to be honest. I don't know what they're doing.
Huh.
But so they started back down at the end and are working their way down, pumping whatever. And then they'll start at the end to fill them all back up once they're done. And it's just like, it just sucks because it's like, that's one full week that all these sidewalks are out.
I am so okay with it because of efficiency.
I know, that's what I'm like.
It's
I like it
saving
because
money.
of that, but it does suck because it's like the whole street is out then.
Well, that's my thing. Then do just one side.
Yeah.
Do that whole process you just explained on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it's all done, move over to the next side and do it on the next side.
Yeah.
That way people can still go out and utilize what we pay for, the sidewalks.
Yeah.
Novel, dude.
But yeah, I'm just like so worried they're going to just send us a bill for those stupid sidewalks.
Fucking be so pissed off.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming they're not going to because they already sent like the other people where they're actually doing the road.
Right.
They're like potential tax bills.
Right.
But it's just insane what they're trying to charge people.
It's not what they're trying to, it's what they are.
Well, yeah. Because there was like one person, there's a neighborhood Facebook page that I'm a part of. It's fun. Lots of drama on there. But one person posted and they were like getting charged like $12,000.
Yo.
And I was just like, what? And then it's really fun because then I feel like it makes people more Republican.
Oh, yeah, it
Because
does.
then they're like, what do we pay this wheel tax for if it doesn't even go towards this?
What do we pay property taxes for?
100%. For them to come and do assessments every time they need more money.
Yeah, guys, it's a good thing Trump's in,
Mm-hmm.
but he needs to do a lot more.
Oh my God, yeah.
A lot more needs to happen. We need a total re-fucking production of the U.S. Okay.
Pay attention to your local elections.
It's something I've been on. It's something that's taken up too much of my fucking brain bandwidth lately.
Okay. Last thing for the
Last
day.
thing. I and Andy was actually talking about it today on CTI, which I thought was funny. I am very interested in what the world looked like 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen so many posts. I have read multiple books. I've read multiple books about this, about what the U.S. used to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit, Michigan,
Chicago.
Like what these places used to look like, and it was like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Very European.
very European, like made a lot of the European shit even look not crazy.
Yeah, even like Romanesque.
Yeah, it was like fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And like some of these books, dude, they talk about the fires that started in the like 1910s, 20 something like that, and that's when like Macy's store burnt down and shit like that.
Oh yeah, because then that was also the Dust Bowl because so many things were burning down and there was just like
Yeah.
nothing, no
And
vegetation.
it was
nothing,
a big depression, and so no one
Yeah.
was like questioning all this stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
What was going on? I'm so fucking interested, dude, in what was going on.
Right.
Because, like, from what we've been taught, it would have. When did Columbus find this place? 1563 or some shit like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is Wisconsin was founded in 1882.
Okay. So the United States, not the United States, North America was found.
Mm-hmm.
Before, there was nothing here, right? There was nothing here.
Yeah.
Okay, how then did they build these utopias? These massive things that they talk about in books and these posts I've been seeing? How they built this crazy ass shit in the 17 and 1800s? Math it for me. Wasn't that cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it like during the Revolution, like the Revolutionary War, shit like that, like slavery, independence, shit like that? And you're telling me they were able to build these massive utopia that in previous history in like Europe and stuff, they talk about taking hundreds of years to build.
Yeah.
And you're saying they just somehow knocked that out in the 17 and 1800s?
Interesting.
How? That don't make no sense.
It also makes me think too. So if Wisconsin was founded in 1882, right?
Yeah.
How did it, like, how is all these places that populated by then?
I don't know.
Right? Like, that doesn't seem to matter. Like, even if you have quite a few people from Europe, like, settling here, I just feel like it's still not enough generations to expand as much as we have. Am I crazy? I guess
know.
back in the day, everyone was having, like,
Yeah.
8 to 15 children. So.
Yeah, I think that part seems pretty reasonable.
Okay.
But I'm just... If we can't build those structures now, and we don't, how are they doing it then?
Right. I don't know.
I just don't get it, dude.
Can you make sure that Wisconsin was founded in 1882 for me?
I'm pretty sure that's legit.
Is it 1882 or 1852? I
82.
started questioning my life choices for a second.
Why?
I don't know. My life knowledge. There you go.
Oh, whoa. The Wisconsin Territory, consisting of present-day Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, and parts of North and South Dakota, was created in 1836. Oh, Wisconsin was admitted to the Union as the 30th state in 1848.
Oh.
1848.
So what is 1882? I don't know. We can learn about this later. So 1848. That's what's on the flag.
I don't... What is it?
No, I might
The
be...
first significant law restricting immigration into the United States.
Nice.
When did Columbus discover America? Oh, 1492.
There
I'm
we go.
fucking retarded, dude.
I was wondering, I was like, Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1942. That makes sense.
1942, 1492.
1492.
Okay. Yeah, dude. So I'm just trying to figure out how they were able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that stuff takes up too much of my brain energy. I just think we're not told a lot. And if you guys read Think and Grow Rich, The Laws of Success as well by Napoleon Hill, those are a couple books that will really start making you question reality.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a crying baby. We should probably go tend to.
Yep.
All right, gang. Catch you on the next one.
See you.